video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday. And if you're having a taco, let me know. I had tacos last night, and we could jump into what tacos I had at the end of the show if anybody's curious, you know. We have a lot going on today, including Bitcoin dipping to this 87K level. What's next? We also have altcoin ETFs, which we're going to spotlight today. Which ones are getting 19B4 filings? Which ones are going to be acknowledged today as well? We also have a ton of news regarding Bitcoin reserves and Michael Saylor visiting the SEC Crypto Task Force, talking about regulatory framework. What should the future of crypto look like? If you're ready for the zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. Check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. Make sure we get that 150 likes, 150 live viewers. We also have a subscriber goal as well of here it is, 19,260 subscribers. 5 more, pamp it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. All right, guys. All right. Not RIP Crypto Max over there on X. It's not RIP Crypto. We're just getting after it, guys. And honestly, Piano Matty B made really good points on the whole psychology end of things this morning. We're going to get into that when we get into the Bitcoin charts at the end of the show and all the other charts. I have a ton of things to share in regards to Bitcoin bullish bets getting liquidated and all of these beautiful things that people are scared of, but they should be viewing this as a gift. All right. Let's see what's going on. We have Rafa over there. Raphael. Oh, sorry. See, the text on TikTok is so small. It's so hard for me to read it. Also, Jason. I know you're over here, Jason. Please make sure you're getting rid of some people over there. Markel, good morning. Let's say good morning to everyone. Say good morning to me, please. Also, head over to Rumble. We're live on Rumble as well. We got Brian, Mike Volmer, Kai, Silver Days, Alexandra G, my G. Good morning. Let's see. We have JC, good morning. Yelmo, Julie, good morning to you. David Bowles, Ron, Aquarian, as always, good morning to Black Hat. We have Sola Hefe, Gary Littlemore. Let's see, Bobby F, Keen Bean, Lasers, NM505 Camino said, bring us some good luck. I'm raining all the love on every single one of you guys. Chipper, good morning. John Legend, Fat Oracle, nothing to see here. Good morning to you. Joe Harvey is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bitcoin Stu, Steven, it's so good to see you, friend. Buckeye, good morning. Giovanni, good morning over there on X with Max. Good morning. Let's see, we have, I think I said hi to Jesse. Jesse, good morning. Crypto Cajun, Bob Sisk, Alex Kaimana, MetaMask, good morning. Said, buy the dump, not the pump. Let's see. I think we got James in here. We have James C and James M. Good morning. Sean Harris, good morning. All right. KM, good morning. Welcome. All right. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Oscar, I really don't have any thoughts on that, to be honest. I don't. The Kanye meme coin is just, I can't even comment on it. I just feel like there's all types of wrong things going on there. All right, guys, let's get after it. Thank you guys for coming this morning, as always. And if you guys are new to the show, make sure you guys comment over here on YouTube or X or Rumble or TikTok, wherever you guys are at. And I want to say good morning to you. I want to make sure we give you love. We just want to give you love. Noctis said, rough February so far. Listen, man, it's going to be okay. This is normal. I don't know. I just don't know why people are panicking right now. Right Luck Shampoo, good morning. Squeaks, good morning. Poman, good morning. All right, let's look at Bitcoin's chart before we get into our breaking news headlines for the day. Oh, boy. A lot of red going on here. Can't really comment on this, as this is a normal pullback, and even a farther pullback, which I'm actually going to dive into the Bitcoin chart. we know that we were knocking on that door of 98K. The selling pressure was immense. We're like, okay, well, if we don't really surge past this soon, we're going to reject this. And we were looking at our bearish level around 91K. That's where we ended our day yesterday. Opening candle today, again, was around this 91K. Now we are below that. What are your levels to watch? Essentially, you could want to find support right here over at around 87.4, where right now we're at $87,079 at the moment, down 4.86%. What's your level to watch now? The 200-day SMA. This is what we're watching, friends, at $81,618. Now, I've been saying this for the past few days. We've had a lot of altcoins touch and reject their 200-day SMA. So you could figure Bitcoin might do the same here. Now, this could be a fake out. This could be the trap where everyone's in a fear, the fear and greed index. Everyone's extremely horrified right now, where, again, this is a normal pullback. We're not that far away from all-time highs. Again, our all-time high is around 109.5, and where we're currently at, we're only down 20%. This isn't really bad at all, in my opinion. This was a normal pullback. Again, if you look over here around election day, we were at 69K Bitcoin. We soared into the 90K range, and I believe that was too fast. Now, I thought Bitcoin a while ago should have pulled back around here, this 73K. That 73, 75K, again, even right here where we had some selling pressure at 77, that would be a great pullback. Let's reject the 200-day SMA, find our support, gather ourselves, again, because we saw a couple wick highs around 73K. We saw they were selling pressure here in the past, over here in March where we first saw that, and then over here in late October. So I'm looking for that 73K, 75K bullish scenario if we reject the 81K 200-day SMA. I think we should test this 200-day SMA and see where we go from there. This is a normal pullback. We soared into the 90K range. We haven't found our support at this level yet. So I've been saying it for a while, and I think that is needed. Now, this is not the end of the bull run. Bitcoin's been in the bull run since its inception. It's the best performing asset of all time. But at the moment, we do have a red dot printing on the momentum, bringing it down. The VWAP is down, money flow is down. And then you look at the key RSI here, which is now oversold, which is why I think this could be a possible fake out here, where everyone's panicked, the fear is extreme. And so now everyone is like, oh my gosh, I'm going to sell my Bitcoin to Michael Saylor and all the institutions. If you look at BlackRock today, they're doing some things. They're moving some Bitcoin. They're actually moving some ETH. So I would say this could be a fake out. We're oversold. Maybe this is the relief of the selling pressure that we needed to now find our support and go back up. Everyone is saying 73K. Everyone is saying 75K, which, again, I have been saying for a bit just because it makes sense on the chart. But again, Bitcoin never always makes sense with the chart. Bitcoin does what it wants when it wants. She's a volatile teenage gal. That's it. This is what teenagers do. They do the unexpected. You think they're going to do one thing? Bam. They slam you with another. So just be aware. This could be a fake out. We have some movement out here. We have Dakota Bank rolling out crypto trading and custody services for institutions. We also have more institutions buying Bitcoin. We have a bunch of asset managers that are jumping in on this whole thing as well. So I'm gonna just lay it all down for you guys and break down everything that's happening here. So if you're ready, your breaking news starts now. Here we go, friends. We have Dakota Bank, which is a German bank, rolling out crypto trading custody services for institutions per Bloomberg. Here we go. Dakota Bank, a German investment bank with 377 billion euros or $395 billion US in assets under management, introduced crypto trading and custody services for institutional clients after almost 2 years of development. The Frankfurt-based company, their move follows regulatory approval for a crypto custody license from the Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, BaFin, while operating under the supervision of the European Central Bank, the ECB, according to Bloomberg. We have the necessary experience, required licenses, and a tested, ready-to-use infrastructure to support savings banks and our institutional clients. Bank, the asset manager of the country's largest financial services group, is marketing its new offering with a focus on security and regulatory compliance, according to the report. Other cryptocurrency offerings in the country's broader savings banks has already been introduced. Institutions like LBBW have partnered with crypto platforms like Bitpanda to allow corporate clients to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Don't be surprised. The institutions, they don't care about the dip. They're viewing this as an opportunity to solidify themselves while really nobody's paying attention because everyone's logging off of social media. Oh, I'm so upset that Bitcoin is dipping when it's totally normal because number can't always go up. Bruh. Metaplanet also adding to their stack. They are a Japanese company that aims to be one of the largest corporate holders of Bitcoin in the world. They bought 135 more Bitcoin, and now they are a top 15 corporate holder. They said they bought another 135 Bitcoin for 1.94 billion yen or 13 million US dollars, taking its total holdings to 2,235 Bitcoin and making it one of the top 15 publicly traded companies with the largest Bitcoin reserves. The Tokyo-based company spent an average of 14,360,449 yen on the most recent purchase, and the average price across all holdings is 12,441,856 yen. That converts to $81,195 per Bitcoin, where again we're currently trading around that $87,000 at this moment. Not surprised. They have a 21 million plan with the 5.54% conversion fee. So they have a huge plan to buy more Bitcoin. And it's again very, very smart of them to solidify themselves, especially in the Asian markets. We're also going to take a look at Citadel. Citadel is a $64 billion asset manager. Yes, $64 billion. They plot to jump into crypto trading after Donnie T's embrace of the industry, and they want to become a market maker, essentially. Ken Griffin's market-making giant Citadel Securities is looking to become a liquidity provider for crypto, betting on Donnie T's embrace of the industry. The firm aims to get added to the roster of market makers on various exchanges, including those run by Coinbase, Binance, and Crypto.com. Once the firm is approved on exchanges, it initially plans to set up market-making teams outside of the U.S., people said, asking not to be identified as the plans are not yet public. The extent of the push and Citadel's desire could change based on how or if new regulations roll out in the coming months. See, here's one thing about this. They're huge. I get it. Big TradFi bros. However, when we have anonymous sources, I tend to not really get too excited about the whole thing, especially where if people are going to say something, say it with your chest, dude. Say it with your chest. And let us know who you are. Make the plans public. Now it's already pretty public. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Smash the likes, subscribe, friends, share it out. MetaMask says, I feel that Newsmax or Fox will hire Randy to talk about crypto markets on a daily basis. I sure hope so, Phil. We need to reach that mainstream. Shout out to BBB, Flat Smack, Naren, everyone in the chat. True, thank you guys. Please listen to Piano Matty B for a moment as we sip the coffee. Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video? What's up, memory? Yeah, say it with your chest. Bing bong your heart out. Bing bong. We do have someone that's saying a lot of things with their chest. Seems to be Michael Saylor. He met with the crypto task force to discuss a framework for digital assets, principles, and the opportunity for the United States. I have the actual document here, and we're going to go through it. And I want you guys to put your thoughts in the chat if you are bullish or bearish on it. If you're bullish, put a 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Let's do it. Digital asset framework principles and opportunity for the U.S. It's talking about taxonomy, which is well, he's defining digital asset. And so digital commodity, he says, is an asset without an issuer backed by digital power like Bitcoin or even Litecoin or maybe even Digibyte too. Digital security is an asset with an issuer backed by security like equity, debt, derivatives. A digital security or not digital security, digital currency, an asset with an issuer backed by fiat, which again, if something's backed by fiat, what is fiat backed by? So is it really backed by much? Digital token, a fungible asset with an issuer offering digital utility. A digital NFT, a non-fungible asset with an issuer offering digital utility. Digital ABT, an asset with an issuer backed by physical asset like gold, oil, agricultural commodities. We have seen Texas for a long time, I believe over a year, maybe two now, that they've suggested that they want a coin that's backed by their gold reserves. Also, Michigan, they have their plans for a Bitcoin reserve, but they also proposed a Mish coin that would be backed by their gold and silver reserves. He then goes into legitimacy, establishing rights and responsibilities to have a global, real-time, uninterrupted process for issuing, trading, and owning digital assets by individuals, corporations, and machines. Issuers, the rights of issuers to create and issue the assets, responsibilities for disclosure and ethical behavior, which, you know, Gary Gensler always preached. Exchanges, the rights to custody, trade, and transfer assets between clients and exchanges. And then owners, the right to self-custody, trade, and transfer their assets, which is one of the most important things that I think is in here. Responsibility to comply with applicable local laws. And, of course, the principle that no one has the right to lie, cheat, or steal. All participants are civilly and criminally responsible for their actions, which if you're a bad actor, you're going to get caught anyway. If you're trying to do illicit activity with the blockchain, you're honestly a little bit darn silly, to say the least, because this is an open, transparent system here. And if you're moving money, we're always going to see it. So, and we even saw with the Bybit hack that they froze over $40 million within 24 hours. And it was, again, a collaborative effort with the industry. So I think that's pretty nice. And then he goes into practicality, rational compliance to empower innovation, disclosures, industry-led compliance, cost limits, streamlined issuance, capital markets renaissance, saying that the United States has a huge opportunity here. And the cost reduction of issuance, access expansion, broader participation, to empower small businesses, artists, celebrities, and mid-sized enterprises to raise capital through tokenized assets, which I find really interesting that Michael Saylor would even throw this out here, being that he says he's Bitcoin only, and all the maxis are like, yes, Michael Saylor, you're Bitcoin only. I'm telling you right now, this even proves it. It's not Bitcoin only. I love my Bitcoin. Bitcoin is my boo, my number one hold, my queen, my king, whatever. It's not the only thing. It's not going to be the only thing. So stop preaching that it is maxis, because I believe a lot of them are just pumping their own bags. Hold on, my camera's glitching. Give me a second. It's too much zest. Is this better? Or are we still glitching? Yeah, this is better. Okay. So sorry about that. But still, what I say goes in terms of what we're seeing here. It's not going to be Bitcoin only. It's very obvious here, especially where he's talking about tokenized commodities, real estate, art, businesses, teams, collectibles, IP, and brands. Bitcoin can't handle all of that. It's technically not possible. Not possible. And then the US dollar as a global reserve currency. So he also kind of goes into growing digital currency markets, expanding the digital capital markets. I feel like there's a hint here at a stable coin, like a national stable coin, being that Trump already with an executive order bans a CBDC. We cannot have a CBDC in the United States. It's not going to happen. I do believe, though, if we have Bitcoin as a reserve, it will ultimately help the dollar and help the United States maintain itself as an economic powerhouse. He even writes that here. A strategic Bitcoin reserve capable of creating a $16 to $81 trillion in wealth for the U.S. Treasury, providing a pathway to offset national debt. You can even look back to Donnie T when he was running for office, and he said, you know what? Let's pay off the national debt. We'll just give him a little crypto check while we're at it. The United States could be bullish. It could. But I think Saylor's telling us here that it's not Bitcoin only. It's not Bitcoin only. And everyone who's priding themselves on Bitcoin only, building like, and honestly, being very mean to people that aren't Bitcoin only, it's not going to work out for you, bro. It's not. And I think we're going to see, and we already have seen within the last 2 years, that the maxis, they're going to flip. They're going to flip. One day they're going to be like, you know what, man, I was honestly wrong. You know, I do think altcoins are so awesome and there's such a utility for them. Watch it. Watch. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. We have 24 more likes until we hit 100. Pump it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Easy peasy, flat smacks. Yep. Welcome, everyone. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you tag me and let me know so that way we can give you guys love. Hidden Treasures, I believe you're new, so just joined. What is this? We're talking about Bitcoin and crypto news, fam. We're talking about Bitcoin and crypto news. We have OKX exchange settling with the DOGE for over $500 million in penalties and forfeitures. Crypto Prez, hello. Tribalism in crypto is unintelligent. I strongly believe that. If one wins, we all win, period. OKX, one of the largest crypto exchanges, settled with the U.S. authorities over failing to obtain a license to operate as a money transmitter, which I feel like this is leftover from the last administration. An OKX affiliate is the specific party that settled with the DOJ, paying over $500 million in penalties and forfeited fees. OKX failed to secure a money transmitter license, the exchange said, without detailing which state the license might have been issued from. A DOJ press release said OKX sought out customers in the U.S., including in the Southern District of New York. A person familiar with the situation said to CoinDesk that the settlement resolved allegations of fraudulent and non-compliant activities at the exchange that took place in the past years. The press release said OKX facilitated more than $5 billion in sus transactions and criminal proceeds. And what about the banks and the billions of dollars that are just completely ignored, and the AML measures they completely ignore, yet they don't really pay any penalties, and when they do, no executives get held accountable for the things that they've done? Let's look at the banks, fam. Let's look at the banks. We're going to keep on with some news as well within the states. Ohio has introduced a bill preventing state taxes on crypto payments, which... This is so bullish. This is so bullish because I believe that this will end up being on a national level, especially if we have a Bitcoin reserve and a national crypto stockpile. Oh boy, it's going. This should spread like a wild darn fire. Lawmakers in the state of Ohio have introduced a bill that prohibits the state legislature from imposing taxes on digital assets when used as a payment method. This is why adoption, I believe, has not been as fast as we want it to be, just because people are saying, oh, if I go and spend Bitcoin on a slice of pizza or Doge on a slice of pizza, I'm going to get taxed on that. That is dumb. That is so dumb. I'm going to say it, D-U-M-B. Horrible, stupid. We should never be taxed on using our crypto as a payment. It only helps the country, darn it. Ohio Bill 116, introduced on February 24th by Rep. Steve Demetrio and co-sponsored by Tex Fisher, Brian Lawrence, Ty D. Matthews, Riordan McLean, and Josh Williams, aims to amend the existing legislation preventing municipalities from imposing extra taxes or fee on crypto assets beyond those applied to trad fiat transactions. It reads, the General Assembly shall not enact a bill that proposes a fee tax, assessment, or other charge on digital assets used as a method of payment for goods and services. It defines digital assets as cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, and NFTs. The bill clarifies that taxes usually applied to legal tenders such as state or sales tax would still apply to crypto transactions, but there should be no new levies. The Ohio Blockchain Basics Act also states that no state agency or political subdivision may prohibit individuals from accepting crypto as payment for goods and services. Also, key note, lets its residents maintain the right to self-custody their digital assets using hardware or self-hosted wallets and partake in crypto staking. Hold on. Activities such as mining, staking, or exchanging crypto assets for other assets do not require money transmission licensing under Ohio laws. Freaking Ohio. We're gonna move to Ohio. We're going to move to Ohio. That is so bullish. They're so bullish. This is going to spread like wildfire to other states. And I hope if you live in Ohio, hear me right now. Go spend your crypto. Go spend your crypto. Because if we see a bunch of people go ahead and spend their crypto, other states are going to say, hey, we're missing out. We are missing out right now. And they're going to do it too. So if you're in Ohio and this passes, go spend your crypto. Do it. We're in cryptocurrency after all, aren't we? Smash those 100 emojis in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so bullish. That's so bullish. However, not all states are going to do the right thing here, you know? Not all of them. South Dakota lawmakers effectively killed their proposed Bitcoin bill. Now, I don't believe this is the end for a Bitcoin reserve in South Dakota. Even Dennis Porter said some failed Bitcoin reserve bills aren't completely failed. Some states have multiple pathways to victory. So I would second that with Dennis. I would second that. Lawmakers in South Dakota's legislature have deferred a vote that would have allowed the state to invest in Bitcoin. In a February 24th meeting of the state's House Commerce and Energy Committee, the majority of lawmakers present voted to defer HB 1202 on the 41st day of South Dakota's legislative session. Because the legislature has no more than 40 days in a session, the motion effectively killed the current version of the bill, which proposed the state to invest in Bitcoin. The proposed bill would have amended the classification of South Dakota state public funds to include up to 10% in investment of Bitcoin. State Representative Logan Manhart, who introduced the bill on January 30th, said on X he planned to reintroduce the legislation in 2026. See, it's not over. It's not over. So I think South Dakota made a huge mistake because they could have really put themselves in the lead here. But I think Texas is going to take it over. Florida is going to take it over. Even a bunch of other states, like I think, I think it was Missouri, Utah. Definitely Ohio is going to make some good moves. Wyoming. So watch out for these other states. I think South Dakota really messed up here. They seriously messed up. Karen, thank you for subscribing, Karen. Shout out to Karen. We have 19,258 subs. 2 more until we hit our goal for the day. Let's rock on. Let's do it. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see everyone. We got French in the chat. Nice to see you. All right. Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to see everyone. Juanito said, I'm scared. What do I do? Keep calm, huddle on. It's all good. Listen, I can't tell anyone what to do with their money. If you want to buy, you want to sell, that's your own prerogative, fam. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. It's not my place. I ain't a financial advisor, and I'm not your mama, so I can't tell you what to do. But I am here for you, and I always know that Bitcoin retraces. This is a normal retrace. We could be headed towards this 200-day SMA. Would not surprise me. I'll get back into Bitcoin when we get into our charts and coins to watch and all of the things. Okay. So this is something that I know People are going to lose their noodles over. I don't even want to say his name, to be honest with you. I honestly, saying his name just gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. I don't even know why people give this man engagement on social media. I'm not hitting the like on this thread. Who tweeted? Who am I talking about? Sam Bankman Fried. I need a shower after saying his name. Whole darn shower. My shower button isn't even working, which means we're staying dirty out here. Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted for the first time in about 2 years. Did we ask for his opinion? No. And it seems like he was kissing Republican booty, and now he's maybe doing the opposite, as we know that Elon Musk sent an email over the weekend that had federal employees mandated to answer by yesterday on Monday. And if they didn't, they could potentially be fired. Sam Bankman-Fried, I guess he's feeling bad for government employees about over these emails. Ugh, I don't even want to read it, but it's news, so I have to. I just have to do my darn job out here. Sam Bankman-Fried, here's the book mode of it. He said, I have a lot of sympathy for I have a lot of sympathy for government employees. I too have not checked my email for the past few hundred days. And I can confirm that being unemployed is a lot less relaxing than it looks. Firing people is one of the hardest things to do in the world. Sucks for everyone involved. My experience, which who asked? A, it is usually not the employee's fault that they got fired. And B, it is usually correct to let them go anyway. More often, the problem is that the company just doesn't have the right job for them. I tell this to everyone we let go, that it was as much our fault for not having the right role for them, or the right person to manage them, or the right work environment for them. Maybe we just didn't really have anyone free to manage them right then. Maybe they worked best remotely, but our company communicated in person. Maybe they wanted to work on a particular project, and it just wasn't what the company needed. Or maybe the department they worked for just had problems. This happens now and then. We saw it at competitors that hired 30,000 too many employees and then had no idea what to do with them. So entire teams just sat around doing nothing all day. And we saw it internally when a manager would get busy or distracted, or half a department would lose its bearing at the same time. It isn't the employee's fault when that happens. It isn't their fault if their employer doesn't really know how to deal with them, or doesn't have really anyone to effectively manage them. It isn't their fault if internal politics lead to their department to lose its way. But there's no point in keeping them around doing nothing. What the actual... My man, SBF, has Twitter from jail. He has X from jail. I'm scratching my head because I'm thinking, like, out of all things this man could have tweeted, he goes and tweets about Department of Government Efficiency trying to fire some federal employees if they don't answer the email. I mean, I understand that this is like a really relevant topic here, but the fact that SBF is tweeting about this and how he ran his company that was the biggest fraud in history, and you're giving us input? What? What?
Oh my God!
Okay. What do you guys feel about SBF? Yeah, I don't think I got thoughts on this. So that's SBF tweeting for the first time in like 2 years. Okay. Now, we do have altcoin ETFs. I'm getting away from SBF. I just feel darn dirty talking about him. We do have altcoin ETFs underway. There was a 19B4 filing for one yesterday, and then today we have Grayscale filing an another altcoin ETF filing. Here we go. Your project spotlight starts now. Woohoo. What are we talking about? We got Polkadot out here. James Cipher from Bloomberg said yesterday Canary and NASDAQ filed a 19B4 filing for HBAR. And then we have Grayscale today in New York Stock Exchange filing a 19B4 for a Polkadot ETF. Expecting more SEC acknowledgments for XRP and Litecoin ETFs today too. Altcoin ETFs are coming. Polkadot, the latest on that, $4.35. We're currently down 6.95% as the whole market's taking a hit today. Market cap of $6.75 billion. And so this is the latest on Polkadot. This is our spotlight today. Polkadot is an open source sharded multi-chain protocol that has cross-chain transfers, allowing blockchains to be interoperable. So Polkadot has a nice little purpose. It's been around for a long time. I consider it like an OG coin. When actually did Polkadot launch? I feel like it's pretty OG. Hold on, let me, before I say something, because I feel like I know, but I'm not going to do anything without fact-checking myself. When did Polkadot launch? Oh, really? Mainnet was 2020. I feel like it was way before that. Yeah, so I feel like at this point it could be somewhat. It's like mid OG. Not really an OG yet. Mid. But Polkadot's been around for quite a minute, and people love it, and it's served its purpose. It has $437 million in volume, up 120% in the last 24 hours. Seems like people are definitely buying on this ETF news.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your day. Hugs.
Well, thank you, Joe Harvey. Much love to you. Huggies to everyone. Appreciate you. Zero pockets, sad times. Nah, man. We got the pockets out here, Zools. We got the pockets today. We got pockets. This dress has pockets. I love this dress. It's really one of my favorites. Really one of my favorites. Now we're going to get into your coins to watch. Plus, we're going to get into the Bitcoin chart and all the liquidations and all the craziness going on. Let's do it. Alrighty, fam. Coins to watch. We got some few gainers, but mostly losers today. We have Story up 15%, Dexy up 5%, and Quant up 3%. Looking at the biggest losers today, BitTensor down 18%, Radium down 17.5%, HBAR down 16%, when yesterday it was pumping because of the 19B4 filing. Is down 15%, and Sonic down 15% as well. Now, going into Bitcoin, as we're watching it slide, $86,717. I'm just watching these numbers, man. It's absolutely insane. We're down 5.29%. Again, very close to this 200-day SMA. From where we're at right now, the 200-day SMA is about 5.79% away. So we're not far from testing it. I believe we should test it for the sake of the chart. Now, we know that there were $1.2 billion in bullish crypto bets that were lost. If we look over here, crypto bulls nursed at least $1.2 billion in losses over the past 24 hours as the market slump from Monday worsened during the Asian hours on Tuesday, driving Bitcoin under 89K, the lowest since November. Apart from Bybit, crypto exchanges report only one liquidation per second, meaning overall losses are much higher than the recorded $1.35 billion across long and short trades. Now, we do have futures tracking Bitcoin registering over $530 million in liquidations, while ETHBET saw over $294 million evaporated. Solana futures lost $112 million, and we have XRP and DOGE leading to over $80 million in losses cumulatively. Yikes. So here we go. We also have ETH. We're going to take a look at the ETH chart. Man. $2,380 ETH down 5.3%. We did have a wick low down here not too long ago to this 2160 level. I feel like this might be indicative of our future. We want to create support here at 2360 nonetheless. Oh shoot, it's golden! Golden! Thank you for 50 memberships. Rooting for Brian to get one. Brian, get your membership, fam. Get your membership, Brian. Let's get it. Pump it. Golden. Guys, oh my gosh, a bunch of mods are getting it. This is a great gift right here. Oh my gosh, so many good people are getting these. Guys, put those golden emojis in the chat right now. Put those golden emojis in the chat. Pamp it up. Oh, that's so awesome. Jim M. Dang, how did everyone get gifted a membership? Well, you have to press the allow gift button when you see the memberships get dropped, or go in YouTube settings and allow for it. Wow, this is a good drop, Golden. So many good people are getting memberships here. Poor Brian. I feel so bad for Brian. Thank you so much, Golden. Appreciate you, fam. So back to ETH here. 2360 is where we want to hold support bullishly. We're looking at 2645, or really 2770, but I don't even like talking about that level. I just don't. We have a red dot printing on the momentum, bringing it down. VWAP is down. Money flow is down. Our whole world with ETH is down, but it's not even oversold yet, which I find pretty interesting. However, we see here that Ether heads towards set of mammoth $340 million on-chain liquidations. I think that's so funny. ETH's 11.5% slide over the past 24 hours has moved the second largest crypto closer to a series of mammoth $340 million in liquidations on collateralized debt platform MakerDAO. On-chain data shows 3 MakerDAO positions will be liquidated when ETH hits 1926, 1842, 1793. Each position is worth $109 million and $126 million. Now, in order to trigger these liquidations, ETH needs to fall by another 19%, at which point it could spark a liquidation cascade across DeFi protocols and exchanges. Over the past 24 hours, $296 million worth of ETH positions have been liquidated, according to CoinGlass. Oh, frickin' boy. Oh, boy. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So nice to see everyone in the chat. We're pumping. We're bullish. If you're bullish, give me these rocket emojis. I don't care that the price is down. Who cares about that? We're bullish. I'm bullish. Give me those rocket emojis. 50 of you guys just got memberships courtesy of Golden. So give me those golden emojis, rocket emojis. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thanks, Golden. Everyone say thank you to Golden. What a good dude. All right. And if we have chart requests, please slide them over. I want your chart requests now. Shout out to 69-year plan. Digi's in the chat. Chris B. Evaporated seems biased. It is a little bit biased. I'm not going to lie. Do we have our subscriber goal hit yet? Oh, shoot. We went beyond our subscriber goal. Pump it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh, yeah, that is so bullish. I love that for us. Okay. Let's take a look at some other charts here. Let me know what you guys want to look at. Let's see. Jim M missed my window, couldn't figure it out. Well, if you press the allow gift button when the memberships get dropped, you should be able to get one. And then if you go in YouTube settings, mods, do you know where in the YouTube settings he can go to accept the membership or allow the gifts? There should be a way. We went through Bitcoin. We went through ETH. We're going to look at Litecoin right now, $109.17, now 4.89%. Now, we lost our support here over here at $114. Now, we're looking at 104. We do not want to go below $100 Litecoin because I might get sad. But you know what? At the end of the day, it'll be a great opportunity if you view it as one. Now, we do have a $97 Litecoin bearish scenario below that. We are a little bit far from the 200-day SMA for Litecoin. If we take a look from current price down to the 200-day SMA, where's my ruler? There we go. we're about 17%. So that would be a big drop for Litecoin to tap its 200-day SMA. I really wonder if it's going to get there. I just feel like that is a big drop. A red dot was printed on the momentum here, sliding it below that zero line. VWAP is taking a major hit. But you know what? The money flow is still green, which I find so interesting in this market condition. LOL, thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it.